I'm drinking Culture Pop soda. This has 6 grams of sugar. This is the watermelon lime one. I don't really like this one. It's not giving me what I need. I like the Olipop version. Anyway, I'm here today doing a horizontal video because I am going to do a full face using all the viral e.l.f. products at the moment for dark skin. The reason why I did the video is because I got a PR box from Influencer, and I just was like, oh, let me just do a full face because I have a lot of the products anyway. I basically got a contour, I got a blush / illuminator. These are the 3. No, that's not what I got. What's the third product? Yeah, I got a blush, highlighter, and contour. Oops. I got a blush, highlighter, and contour. That's what I got. So I just decided to do a full face using all the products. The thing we're going to be using is the e.l.f. Power Grip. I have the regular version as well. So I just wanted to just get the Niacinamide version because this one seems to be viral at the moment. This is good for people who have oily skin, who have hyperpigmentation. And I've been using this, I've been using the regular version, and I have a technique for people who have oily skin. I double prime. So I double prime. You can use the Sun Touchable. I like this to blur out pores. You can also use, I have reviews up on my channel with those, the liquid putty primer. I think this is the best primer they have on their roster. Love this. But what I'm going to do today, because it's so hot, I'm going to use this HD powder on my nose area. So this is what the HD powder looks like. This is really good, comparable to the Makeup Forever. I just blotted out on my hands. If you have oily skin, this is really good to use on your nose area. It keeps you matte. You know, it just kind of like slows down the process. It doesn't stop you from getting oily, but it just slows down the process. I'm going to use this spray. It's the Stay All Day Blue Light Micro Setting Mist Powder. It's a long lasting wear. So it's kind of like setting the primer. It's a really nice setting mist. For my foundation, I'm going to use the Camo CC Cream. And I'm actually going to be using their sponge. I'm just going to do like 2 pumps. I did 2 pumps the last time and it worked really, really well for me. So I'm just going to do that. This is a pretty good sponge. And I'm in the color, and I'll leave all the information below. I'm in 640 warm. 640 warm. This is a pretty good, I like the CC cream a lot. Really good. It covers really well. I don't necessarily have to color correct with this. It covers really, really well. And I actually bought a color corrector. This is their color corrector. This is in orange. I thought it was like a special color, but I can still use it. I've done this before. You can still use color corrector on top of foundation. I'm gonna use it a little bit right there, a little bit right there, and I'm gonna put a little bit under my eyes. They came out with a bunch of different color correctors. So I'm gonna also use this concealer sponge. This is really good too. So I'm just gonna put one pump of the CC cream. I'm just gonna, since it's so hot, set my face a little bit more. One pump, and just go over some of the parts that I felt that I didn't get. Just a little bit. So look at my complexion. It looks really good. This is a pretty good color match for me. So I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna use some more of that HD powder. I'm just gonna set my face. I know I didn't put my concealer on yet, but you can do cream over powder and all that kind of stuff. Here we are with concealer. I'm in the color Deep Cinnamon. I love, this is the regular Camo concealer. I love it because this one is the more matte version. I'm pretty oily, so this is the one that I gravitate to. I do use the hydrating one, but I love this version because it's matte for me and it ends up staying in place. So I really like this one a lot. So I just feel like you could get a really nice base, you know, with, you could get a nice base. Like you can get you could get just a nice look with e.l.f. without spending a lot of money. That's what I want to prove to you today with dark skin. Now, just as a note, e.l.f. got into a little bit of trouble with me because of the Michaela lipstick, because I didn't think it was very inclusive. You know, people came on my page, they tried to read me, but I read them right back. Yeah, I just did not think, if you're gonna make a lipstick, especially nude, you have to make it for everybody. You should have came out with 3 different shades for medium, dark, and medium. I mean, light, medium, and dark. Like, what is so hard, e.l.f.? Y'all make affordable goods for everybody. Anyway, we're gonna go with contour. This Halo Glow wand. This is the deepest shade they have. This is really good, actually, that they made this deep shade. So that's what the wand looks like. If you're gonna, I'm not gonna put a lot. I'm not. If you're contouring, just put just a little bit, you guys. You don't need a lot. Oh, I guess the undertone is cherry. And I just literally put 2 little things. Y'all, do not go overboard with this product. You will be looking muddy and crazy. Don't use a lot, y'all. So I'm gonna go in with the same concealer so it can really match up. So let's do right here. So you see, you don't need a lot. And I don't contour my forehead. You see how small my forehead is? I don't contour it. Okay, so anyway. So see how that contour look? It's not exaggerated. Real Techniques brush. And then I do my nose contour. I love this brush. Love it. The only thing I think e.l.f. is missing right now is some good bronzers. I don't really think their bronzing game is they got good powders and stuff, but you see how my contour is slight, it's not harsh, you barely see it. That's how I like my nose contour. So, and I put it into my, and I do my nose contour like that after the fact because it helps guide me. Okay, so I am going to be using the HD powder again. Gonna make sure all my creases are gone. Gonna use the HD powder. You must be like, why is she just being so sloppy? Yeah, I'm being sloppy. It doesn't really need to be, you don't need to be perfect. It does not need to be perfect. Because I'm about to set it again. Yep. I also got the Brow Wow Tinted Gel. I think I'm going to start with that first. I got this in the deepest shade. This is dark brown. This is what it looks like. These have really good reviews. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just lift my brows up first to get a shape. I'm like so like invested in my own pencil. I usually don't use other pencils. This is not really dark enough. Oops. I don't know y'all. This is like, it's like a brown. It almost looks brown. Okay. All right. Okay, it's not that bad. I almost wish it was, I thought it would be a little bit darker. I didn't want to use the brow freeze that they have because it's too hot. So I don't know, y'all. I think this should be a little bit darker. This is the deepest shade they had. This is not giving me what I need. So I'm going to go with my tried and true. This is the Makeup Revolution Pro Microfill in dark brown, y'all. This is my tried and true. I'm not feeling that eyebrow pencil. Sorry, e.l.f. Let's do the eyes. I'll do the highlight and the blush later. I'm gonna use this No Budge matte shadow stick in Cool Beans. This is what the shadow stick looks like. I had to order this a long time ago. I meant to review it and I did not. So I'm just gonna put this on my eyes. And then I'm going to use on my eyes, just giving you a little matte brown thing going fever. So that's what we got. Cool Beans. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. This shade right there, Coconut. I'm just gonna go and tap and set that. It's good to use a shadow stick like that, especially in this weather, because it really sets it. Like your eyeshadow will not move. So I'm just gonna set it and then we're gonna blend it out. We're gonna blend out the ends. See? I'm just gonna blend out the ends. I'm gonna use another brush, but this is like the beginning stages of blending that out. You see that? See that? I love using this kind of brush because it's multifaceted. And just blend out the edges. We ain't doing nothing crazy. This look should not take you more than a half hour. So this look should not take you more than a half hour. If you want to leave it like this, you can. But what I'm going to do, this shade, right? Either you can go in with Fortune. What is that? Fortune Tuna. Or you can go in with Paraíso. I think I'm going to go in with that shade. I'm just going to use my finger. And I'm just going to just pat it. And you see how pretty that is? I'm just going to put that on my lid. It's really pretty. Really easy. Very cute, like cute little summer look. You could go to work with this. Very cute little look. I like that. I'm gonna go in with, this is Candlelit. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm not gonna use a lot, just a little bit, because these are very pigmented. All right, I'm just gonna dot a little bit, going with my beauty blender. And that's what it looks like. That's the blush. I'm going to first, I'm not gonna put it on the wand on my hand, on my face. I'm gonna warm it up on my back of my hand and then place it on my face. Highlighter to me, I don't think I'm gonna use the highlighter. So I'm just gonna go ahead, yeah, don't put the wand on your face. Just go ahead and just use a beauty blender or a brush and apply it. You see how much better that looks? That looks a lot better. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my nose. See how much better that looks? That looks better than this side. I'm not really a big fan of their mascara, so I'm gonna go ahead with the L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. This is my favorite mascara at the moment, so that's the one that we're gonna be using. Sorry, e.l.f. Maybe you guys can make a dupe of this, because I love this one. This is my favorite. I'm gonna just put some lip gloss on. I didn't get any lip gloss from them. I'm just gonna put some lip gloss on from my company, Lion, Tigers, and Beauty. Kind of like a milky pink. It'll be listed down below. This is the finished look. I think it came out really good. Really love the base. The eyes came out really good. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys again.